Started.
All right, y'all, let's clap it up. All right, this is the ISUPK, Israelite School Universal Practical Knowledge, right? Sabbath Service, Shabbat. And today we're going to be going over Genesis, the 48th chapter, and we're going to go all the way through the 50th chapter. So, as we know, we're going to keep our tradition. We're going to have these frankincense and myrrhs lit. We're going to have that fine wine, and we're going to get through this today. All right? Yeah, man. So, y'all tune in. Make sure y'all like, share, comment, subscribe. Right? Hit that QR link right there at the top right. If y'all got any questions, and if y'all want to join the school, you know what I'm saying? We out here in Austin, building up, raising up this nation, man. One city and one block and one town at a time.
Right.
So with that, we're gonna go ahead in the margin. We're gonna call the first priest up. Black Horn, get your sword too.
Go first?
Yeah.
Give us 1 second.
Hey. All right. So, first priest, present thyself.
Officer Kakamamad. Officer Kakamamad. Bon Yashal.
Officer Kakamamad, bon lawyer, bon Yashal.
Yabashim Yashabakta.
Yabashim Yashabakta. Somebody bring his brother up a chair. That's crazy.
Wow.
Y'all got a chair?
That one.
Right here.
Water.
La Yashala.
La Shalom.
All right.
Apanya Hakwadam,
What's in the English?
which means turn and face the east. In the Hebrew.
Yeah, the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew.
What is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew and then in the English? Abanawa, Shabashamaya, Kodash, Haya, Shakat, Yahweh, Malakwaka, Saba'a, Ratazaka, Haya, Aisha, Rataza, Hawa, Haya, Bashamaya, Nasanla Nawa, Lacham, Kal, Yawam, Wasalachna, Wala'a, Kabaya. Wala Sayawan, Abal, Awashainu, Ayan, Rai, Kaya, Lakat, Amalakwa, Ha'alat, Wahata Pa'arat, Awalamyam, Aman.
In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive our debts, forgive our debtors. Forgive us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
Recite the Hakat, the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahavashai. Havakashai. Nathan Lanawa. Hakat. La Rapa'ah. Kal Makala. Kal Marawa. Hakat. That's a heart. Hamatazariya. Hakat. Lahakwayam. Hamathiya. Hakat. Aura Wakafwa,
Awakwa,
Hatama'ala,
Atama'ala,
Nagarashan,
Nagarashan,
Bahasham Yahawasai,
Bahasham Yahawasai,
Tawada Aman,
the water Aman. In the English, Yahweh in the name of Yahushua.
Yahweh in the name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
Power to heal all manner of sickness.
Power to heal all manner of sickness.
And all manner of diseases.
And all manner of diseases.
Power to cleanse the lepers.
Power to cleanse the lepers.
Power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
Power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean spirits.
Cast them out.
Cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it.
the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh wa Yahawasai,
Barakatah Yahweh
wa Mayata'ala,
wa Mayata'ala,
wa Alahayim,
wa Alahayim,
Matazab Ya'ah,
Matazah,
Alawap Yahanna,
Alawap Yahanna,
Ha'alawapiam,
Ha'alawapiam,
Hasaranyam,
Hasaranyam,
Hakwatazayanyam,
Hakwatazayanyam,
Hakayayalyam,
Hakayayalyam,
wa Ha'akwafian,
Wa'Akwati,
Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahawasai,
Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahawasai,
Tawada Aman,
Tawada Aman.
So bless you in the English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh,
And Yahushua.
And Yahushua.
Michael.
and Michael,
The angels.
And the angels.
The manager Yahanna.
The manager Yahanna.
Generals.
Generals.
Captains.
Captains.
Officers.
Officers.
Troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
and his sisters.
Yahweh in the name of Yahushua.
Yahweh in the name of Yahushua.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah,
Asha'ah,
Hayanya,
Hayanya,
Al,
Al,
Ha'aryam,
Ha'aryam,
Ma'ayan,
Ma'ayan,
Waba'ah,
Waba'ah,
Azariah,
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 Ma'ayin,
Ma'ayin,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Samayam,
Samayam,
Wa'aratazah,
Wa'aratazah,
Al-Yathan,
Al-Yathan,
Lamawat,
Lamawat,
Regalka,
Regalka,
Al-Yanawam,
Al-Yanawam,
Shabarka,
Shabarka,
Hana,
Hana,
Yanawam,
Yanawam,
Wala'ah,
Wala'ah,
Yashan,
Yashan,
Shawamar,
Shawamar,
Yasarala,
Yasarala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Shabarka,
Shabarka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Tazalka,
Tazalka,
Al-Yad,
Al-Yad,
Yamyanka,
Yamyanka,
Yawamam,
Yawamam,
Hashemash,
Hashemash,
La'ah,
La'ah,
Naka'ah,
Aka'ah,
Wayarat,
Wayarat,
Balayalat,
Walaylah,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamarka,
Yashamarka,
Makarai,
Makarai,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Atnapashka,
Atnapashka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Taza'aka,
Taza'aka,
Waba'aka,
Waba'aka,
Wa'aitha,
Wa'atah,
Wa'ai Awalam.
Wa'alam. In the English, I will lift up my eyes to the hills.
I will lift up my eyes to the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help coming from the Lord.
My help cometh from the Lord.
Which made heaven and earth.
Made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He will keep thee will not slumber.
Behold, he that
Behold,
keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all
He shall
evil.
preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy
The
soul.
Lord shall preserve thy going out.
The Lord shall preserve thy going
And
out
thy going in.
and thy coming in.
From this time forth,
From this time forth,
even forevermore.
and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim,
Alahayim,
Al,
Al,
Damaya,
Damaya,
Laka,
Laka,
Al-Thakarash,
Al-Thakarash,
Wa'al,
Wa'al,
Dashakwat,
Dashakwat,
Al,
Al,
Hayat,
Hayat,
Hana,
Hana,
Hawayad,
Hawayad,
Yakad,
Yakad,
Yahamayam,
Yahweh,
Wamasanak Yakad,
Wa'atah,
Sha'awa Ra'ash,
Sha'awa,
Al-Amakah,
Al-Makah,
Ya'arayamwa,
Ya'arayamwa,
Sawad,
Sawad,
Wayathaya Aitazawa,
Wa'atah,
Al-Tazapawanyaka,
Al-Tazapawanyaka,
Amar Walakaiwa,
Amar Walakaiwa,
Wana Kayadam,
Wa'atah,
Magalia,
Magalia,
Wala'ah,
Wala'ah,
Yazakar,
Yazakar,
Sham Yasharala,
Sham Yasharala,
Iwad,
Iwad,
Hayat,
Hayat,
Nawa'aitazawa, Labad,
Labad,
Lad,
Lad,
Wakadwa,
Wakad,
Al-Yakar,
Al-Yakar,
Baryah,
Baryah,
Yakarathwa,
Yakarathwa,
Ahalia,
Ahalia,
Arawam,
Arawam,
Wayasam Sama Alawam,
Wa'atah,
Mawa'aba,
Ma'aba,
Wahagaria,
Wahagaria,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Wa'amawan,
Wa'amawan,
Wa'amalak,
Wa'amalak,
Halasat,
Halasat,
I'm Ay Yashabya,
Yashabya,
Tazawar,
Tazawar,
Gam Ashawar,
Gam Ashawar,
Nalawa,
Nalawa,
Iwam,
Iwam,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Zarawai,
Zarawai,
Labanya,
Labanya,
Lawat,
Lawat,
Salah,
Salah,
Aishalaham,
Shalom,
Madyan,
Kamayam,
Kasaya Sara'a,
Hayasara,
Kayabyan,
Kayabi,
Banakal,
Banakal,
Kwa Yashwan,
Hayashwan,
Na Shamad Sluggish, Na Shamarwa,
Nashwan,
Ba'ayan the Ira,
Bayan,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Daman, La Adama,
Ladam,
Sayathamwa,
Sayathamu,
Nadayabma,
Nayamawa,
Ka'irab,
Kairab,
Wakaza Abba,
Wakazahab,
Wakazabat,
Wakazabat,
Wakatazal Manai,
Wakazahab,
Kal,
Kal,
Nasaya Kamwa,
Nasayakamwa,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amarwa,
Amaru,
Nayarasha,
Narayasha,
Lanawa,
Nalawa,
Na'awa,
Nawa,
Allahayim,
Alahai,
Allahaya Shayathamwaka,
Alahai,
Kal Galgola,
Kalagala,
Kakwash,
Kwash,
Lapanwa,
Lakunwa,
Roka,
Roka,
Ka'ash,
Ka'ash,
Tabaira,
Tabaira,
Ya'ira,
Ya'ira,
Wakala Haba,
Wakalaba'a,
Talahata,
Talahata,
Talahat.
Talahat,
Talahat,
Haryam,
Haryam,
Khan,
Khan,
Taradadma,
Taradama,
Basa Ireka,
Basairaka,
Wa Basa Wapafka,
Wasawapaka,
Taba Halam,
Tabahan,
Mala'a,
Mala'a,
Kahanya,
Mahanya,
Kwalawan,
Palawan,
Wayakwabashwa,
Wayakabashwa,
Shakat,
Shakat,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Yabashwa,
Yabashu,
Wa Yaba'alwa,
Yahawa,
Ajai,
Adai,
Wayachaparwa,
Wayakaparwa,
Wayabarwa,
Wayabaru,
Wayadaiwa,
Wayadaiwa,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Kata,
Ta.
Shakat,
Shakat,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Labaka,
Labaka,
Al Yawan,
Ayawan,
Al Kal,
Alkal,
Ha'arataza,
Arata,
In English, keep not thy silence, O God.
keep not thy silence, O God,
Hold not thy peace.
hold not thy peace,
And be not still.
and be not still,
O God.
O God,
For lo,
for lo,
the enemies make a tumult.
thy enemies make a smoke,
And they that hate thee,
and they that hate
and
thee,
lift up the head,
and lift up the head,
and taking crafty counsel
and taking crafty counsel
against thy people,
against thy people,
consulted against thy hidden ones,
consulted against thy hidden
and
ones,
have said, Come,
they have said, Come,
and let us cut them off from being a
and
nation,
let us cut them off from being a nation,
that the name of Israel
that the name of Israel
may be no more remembered.
may be no more remembered,
For they have consulted together,
for they have consulted together,
with one consent,
with one consent,
they are confederate against thee,
they are confederate against thee,
the tabernacles of Edom,
the tabernacles of Edom,
the Israelites,
and the Israelites,
of Moab,
of Moab,
and the Hagarenes,
the Hagarenes,
Gebal,
Gebal,
the Ammon,
Ammon,
the Amalek,
Amalek,
the Philistines, the
Philistines,
inhabitants of Tyre,
the inhabitants of Tyre,
the sword is also joined with them.
so also was joined with
They
them,
are hoping the children of Lot.
their hope in the children of Lot,
Salah.
Salah,
Do unto them as unto the Midianites.
do unto them as unto the Midianites,
Sarah,
as to Sarah,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
the brook of
the
Kison,
brook of Kison,
which perished indoors.
perish the indoor,
That cometh dung for the earth.
they come down to the earth,
Make their nobles like Orel,
make their nobles like a raven,
like Zay,
like Zay,
yea,
yea,
all the princes of Ba,
all the princes of Sabbath,
and as the moon,
and as Moon,
will say,
said,
let's take to ourselves
let's take to
the
ourselves
houses of God in possession.
the house of God in
Oh
possession.
my God,
Oh my God,
make like a wheel,
make it like a wheel,
stumble before the wind,
and stumble before the wind,
as a fire burneth the wood,
as the fire burns the
as
wood,
the flames set the mouths on
as
fire.
the flames set the mountains on fire.
Persecute them without tempest,
Persecute them without tempest,
and make them afraid without storm.
make them afraid without
Fill
storm,
their faces with shame,
make them shame,
that they seek thy name.
they may seek thy name.
Oh Lord,
O Lord,
let them be confounded in trouble forever.
let them be confounded in trouble forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame,
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone,
whose name alone,
Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high over all the earth.
art the most high of all the earth.
All right, we'll get the curses. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh,
King of heaven and earth.
King of heaven and earth,
And all things living.
and all things living.
Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shah.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now.
Right now.
Right now.
Say evils and curses.
Say evils and curses.
Punishment and destruction.
Punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
That speak against our prophets.
That speak against our prophets.
and the teachers,
and the teachers,
the princes,
the princes,
the priests,
the priests,
the Israelite brothers,
the Israelite brothers,
and the school,
and the school,
seeing evils and curses,
seeing evils and curses,
punishment and destruction,
punishment and destruction,
to the heathen,
to the heathen,
shake loose the treasure
shake loose the treasure
of the rich of Israel,
of the rich of Israel,
and refuse to, it's like it, which is into that sanctuary, refuse to give to the school,
they refuse to get to the school,
seeing evils and curses,
curses,
punishment and destruction,
punishment and
to
destruction,
the Edomites,
to the Edomites,
and the nations,
and
that drug dealers,
and the drug dealers,
court system,
court system,
prison system, Black Parenthood,
Planned Parenthood,
and the governments of our enemies,
all the governments of our enemies,
Amalek synagogue army,
Amalek synagogues and army,
Roman Catholic Church,
Roman Catholic Church,
Pope,
Pope,
Islam,
Islam,
Christianity,
Christianity,
Egyptology, militia,
militia,
Ku Klux Klan,
Ku Klux Klan,
Aryan Nation,
Skinheads,
Skinheads, post-comatology,
Post-comatology,
LGBTQ movement,
LGBTQ movement,
spies,
spies,
workers of witchcraft,
workers of witchcraft,
NASA space program,
NASA space program,
Army, Air Force, Navy, Marines,
Army, Air Force, Navy, and Marines,
Wall Street,
Wall Street,
open up the internet,
open up the internet,
and the airwaves,
and the airwaves,
cable access channels,
cable access
radio
channels,
channels,
and radio
the
channels,
spirit of any of our people,
convict the spirit of dying of thy people,
that seek to stop us,
that seek to stop us,
bring swift destruction,
and bring swift
to
destruction,
all the heathen,
to all the heathen,
and stand in the way,
and stand in the way,
try to stop us,
try to stop us,
broadcasting your word,
broadcasting your word,
throughout the planet Earth,
throughout the planet Earth,
let loose all the plague,
and let all the plague,
let loose 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 all the plague,
cause them to go to and fro,
cause them to go to and fro,
through the earth,
through the earth,
and consume them,
and consume them,
let the plague shake the houses
let the
plague shake the
of
houses,
the thieves and the murderers,
of the thieves and the murderers,
let Yahushua,
let Yahushua,
Michael, Gabriel,
Gabriel,
come down with flying saucers,
come down with flying saucers,
and punish all the heathen,
and punish all the heathen,
come up against us,
come up against us,
as we speak thy
as
word,
we speak thy word,
cause it be known by all,
cause it be known by all,
it is the angels,
it is the angels,
that have done it,
and done,
cause it be spread throughout the media,
cause it spread throughout the media,
throughout the whole world, cause them to shake at thy coming,
cause them to shake at thy
in the
coming,
name of Yahushua,
in the name of Yahushua.
thank you,
Thank you.
so be it.
so be it.
All right, we're gonna start. All right, the Shabbat was means to be seated. All right, we're gonna open up the Hebrew. Hebrewski.
Okay.
You know, we starting it?
Genesis 48 and what?
48 and 20.
48 and 20. Slide. There you go.
You said 48 and 20?
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 48, verse 20 in the Hebrew. Slide.
48, so like 48 and 20?
Okay.
There we go.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 48, verse 20 in the Hebrew. Why Baraka come?
Warrior Barakam. You reading 7
Or-
verses? Yep, come.
Or Baraka come. By Wom.
Hawa,
Hawa. Lamawara.
La Amai War,
Lama Arawar.
Baka,
Baka. Yabaraka. Yashala. Lamor.
La Amar,
Lamor. Yashaka. Elohim.
Yashamak,
Yashamak. Elohim.
Alahayim,
I was like Elohim. Aparium. What Kanash?
Wakamanash,
What Kamanash? What Yashum?
Salak Wakamanasha,
What Kamanasha? What Yashum? Ata. Aparium. Lapanya.
Lapanya, Manasha,
Manasha. Verse 21. Wayumar. Yashala. All. Yawasap. Hanaha.
Hanaha,
Anakaya.
Nakaya,
Ma'ata,
Mata,
Mata,
Wahaya,
Wahaya, Elahayim, Makam,
Anakam,
Wahashabia,
Wahashayab,
Wahashayab,
Atakam,
Atakam, All, Ratza, Banakak,
Yakam,
Batikam, verse 22.
Wa'anya,
Wayna,
Natathya,
Natathia, Laka,
Ka,
Lakal, Shanka,
Shakam,
Akkad,
Al,
Akim, Ashar,
Yaka,
Yaka, Ashar,
Kwachathaya,
Lakwahtaya, Mayad,
Amaraya,
Hamarya,
Bakar, select it, Bakarabia,
Bakarabia,
Kwachathaya,
Wabakash Shataya.
For next chapter.
Verse 23. Oh, like this is the book of Genesis, chapter 49, verse 1. Why Korea?
Waya, Paraya,
Why Korea? Yaikwa, all, Bana, what?
Ban, Ya, good night. Banyawa,
Why you more? Sure.
Power,
Asa power. Why Gada?
Gayada,
Come, Ata, Ashar, Wakara, come, Baharatism,
Harayat,
Harayat,
Haya, Mayam,
Haramayam, verse 2.
Aqua, Batazawa,
Hakar Tazawa, Washamaiwa, Banya, Yaikwa,
Hashamaya,
Washamaiwa, all Yashala, Bayakam, verse 3. Raubun, Bakaria, Ata, Kahaya, Wara, Washayat, Abana, that's how you say it, sure.
Hawanya,
Your Torah, Yathar, Sha'at, Wayathar, As, verse 4.
Isaiah,
Oh, so like Azah.
that means the power. Next verse.
Kawakan, verse 4. Pahaz,
Chaz,
Pakaz, Kama Wayam, all Tawator,
Tawathar,
Tawator,
Kaya,
Kaya, Alata,
Alayat,
Alayat,
Mashakabya,
Mashakabyu, Abanaka,
Abayak,
Abayat,
Azan,
Azar,
Khalata,
Kalata,
Yataza, Wa'aya.
Yatazar, Yaiwa, Allah. Verse 5.
You gonna stop at verse?
Come. Verse 5. Shama 1. Salaki. Walaya.
Walawya.
Walaya. Akim. How you say that? Kalya. Hamas. Makaratium.
Yep.
Come.
Is it stop at 5 or go to English?
Come. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 48. Chapter 48, verse 20 in the English. And he blessed them that day, saying, "Indeed shall Israel bless, saying, God, make thee as Ephraim and Manasseh." And he set Ephraim before Manasseh. And Israel said unto Joseph, "Behold, I die, but God shall be with you, and bring you again unto the land of your fathers." Verse 22, moreover, I have given to thee one portion above thy brethren, which I took out of the hand of the Amorite with my sword and with my bow. With my bow.
So, right, as we know, Joseph, right, has just came back in contact with his father, and his father Israel laid his hands on Ephraim and Manasseh.
Right.
As we know, Manasseh is older than Ephraim, but Joseph touched Ephraim before he touched Manasseh. So that's how we know where the blessing came from. So now we get into, right, Jacob, Israel getting older in age, and you know what I'm saying, he's trying to pass down his blessings to his grandkids. Cause you know what I'm saying, that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? We pass on our blessings to our children so we can have generational wealth. But we have been so oppressed that we forgot where our culture came from. Our culture came from this Bible, man.
That's right.
So we got to keep these traditions alive and active in our households so we remember where we came from. So let's go ahead and continue.
Kawakan. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 49, verse 1 in the English. And Jacob called unto his sons and said, "Gather yourselves together."
What did he say again?
Gather yourselves together.
So when, right, Zephaniah 2:1, where do you think that came from? Read it one more time.
Kawakan. And Jacob called unto his sons and said, "Gather yourselves together."
That's who it's for, man. The sons of Israel, man, which are the 12 tribes. We got to gather ourselves together still today because we lost our culture and our heritage and our identity. Right? Gather yourselves together. Go ahead.
Kawakan. That I may tell you that which shall befall you in the last days. Verse 2, gather yourselves together.
There you go again. Right? We are stiff-necked people. We got to hear the same things over and over just to be redundant, right? To solidify it. Gather yourselves together. And then they say, yay, gather yourselves again. So it's just right here in Genesis. So we got to keep hearing this today because we've been spread and scattered throughout the four faces on the corners of this earth, man. So it's going to take the ISUPK, right? Not being affiliated with no other Hebrew Israelite groups to do this work, man.
Right.
And to gain our brothers so we can get the hell up out of hell, man.
Right.
So we can be back on top of these other nations and have what was taken and stolen from us, man, through Christ. For Christ's sakes, let's follow these laws, statutes, and commandments and get back into what our forefathers taught us.
That's right.
Y'all got anything y'all want to add? Ready? Go ahead.
How it comes. Verse 2, gather yourselves together and hear, ye sons of Jacob, and hearken unto Israel your father. Verse 3, Reuben, thou art my firstborn, my might, and the beginning of my strength, the excellency of dignity, and the
Excellency.
God damn. Excellency.
Excellency.
Excellency of power. Verse 4, unstable as water.
Unstable as water, man. As we know today, from the 12 tribe chart, the Simeon Indians, right, came from where? Anybody know where the Simeons are? They took that port in Florida, man.
Right.
All right, go ahead.
Kawakan. Unstable as water, thou shalt not excel, because thou wentest up to thy father's bed, then defoulest thou it.
Right, the Reubenites are prideful, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? He did something that was defilable to his father. Right? It's like a slap in the face.
Keep going.
Yeah, keep going.
Kawakan. He went up to my couch. Yeah, he went up to my couch. Verse 5. Simeon and Levi are brethren. Instruments of cruelty are in their inhabitants.
Right. So now we see on the same land instruments of the cruelty. On one side you got Buddha, the other side you got the Santa Maria. Right? The so-called Haitians and the so-called Dominican Republicans, man. That's Simeon and that's Levi. Right?
Like it. It says Simeon and Levi are brethren. Of course, there's 12 brothers here, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 12 forefathers, 12 tribes. And it only indicates that Simeon and Levi are brethren because, you know, I mean, you can be from a family of 20 brothers. Right. Just two brothers are probably going to click a little bit more, be closer. So they're brothers. So that's just a reflection of how the so-called, well, the Simeonites and Levites today are primarily on the island of Hispaniola, which is Dominican Republic, and the so-called Dominicans and the Haitians.
Right. They're
on the same island, sharing the same border. And even to this day in 2025, they are still brethren, but there are brethren too. You know what I'm saying? This applies to them. It's locked.
Not damn right. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't even get along.
Right.
It's crazy.
They don't even speak the same language or have the same culture.
They hate each other too.
So we have to realize and know for the facts of which our forefathers gave us. And we got to just come back together, man. We're about to celebrate the Passover in Atlanta, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Get in contact with the ISUPK so you can help pay that Passover fee, man. Or, you know what I'm saying? We're not going to deny you if you don't have that Passover fee, but, you know what I'm saying? Help out the hand that's feeding. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have a good fresh lamb and so on and so forth, man. I don't want to get too much off topic, though, but we got to gather ourselves together, though. Right. So it is on topic. Y'all got anything else y'all want to add?
Right now.
All right, man. So with that, we're gonna close off and we're gonna call up the next priest. So go ahead and mod them. Blow the horn. Yeah. All right, next priest, present thyself.
Zakaria Bangad, Banya Shala.
Zakaria Bangad, Banya Shala.
Yahweh Shemiyah Shabrakatah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua.
Yahweh Shemiyah Shabrakatah.
Yahweh
Lashala.
La Yahshua. All right. Yeshabia, which means to be seated. We'll jump back into the Hebrew, right back where we left off. You know yet? We're on Genesis 49 and 6.
All right, this is the book of Genesis, chapter 49, verse 6 in the Hebrew. Basadam, all, Taba'ah, the Pashian, Bakwahalam, all, Sakad, Kabadaya, Kaya, Ba'apam, Haragwa, Ayash, Wabaratazanam, Korayawa, Shawar. Verse 7. Aror, Apam, Kaya, Az, Wa'abaratham, Kaya, Kwashath, Aklaquam, Bayaquab, Wa'apayetazam, Bayashala, Sa. Verse 8, Yahweh, Ata, Yahweh Waka, Akika, Idaka, Saki, Yadaka, Ba'arak, Ayabika, Yeshath, Kawawa, Laka, Banya, Abika. Verse 9, Gawar, Araya, Yahawada, Matarap, Banya, Alayath, Kara, Karai, Rabataza, Karaya, Wakalabaya, Maya, Yaquayam Noah. Verse 10, La'ah, Yasawar, Shabbat, Mayahawada, Wakak, Mabayan, Ragal Yuwa, Aid, Kaya, Yaba'a, Shayalawa, Walawa, Yakwaha, Imayim. Verse 11, Asariah, like a pun, Ayara, Ayarawa, Walash Rakwa, Banya, Athanawa, Kabas, Bayan, Labashwa, Wabadam, Anabayam, Sawatawa. Verse 12, Kakal Yaliah, Ayanayam, Mayan, Walaban, Shanayam, Makalaba, it's like Makalab, Pa. Verse 13, it's a Balawan, Lakawap, Yamayim, Yashkawan, it's like Yashakan, Wahawa, Lakawap, Anayawat, Rayawakatwa, Tazayadan, Sa. Verse 14, Yashakar, Kamar, Garam, Rabataza, Bayan, Hamash Patayam. Verse 15, Wayara'a, Manaka, Kaya, Tawab, Wa'at, Harataza, Kaya, Na'ima, Wayat, Shakamawa, Lasabal, Wayahaya, Lamas, Ibad, Sa. Verse 16, Dan, Yadayan, Amawa, Kaakad, Shabbatya, Yashala. Verse 17, Yahaya, Dan, Nakash, Alaya, the rock. It's like, yeah, the rock. Shapaya. Pun. Alaya, Arak, Hanashak, Iquabia, Sawas, Wayapal, Rakabawa, Akawar. Verse 18, Layash Wataka, Wayatu, Yahweh. Verse 19, God, Gadawad, Yagawad Noah, Wahawa'a, Yagad, Iquab, Sa. Verse 20, Ma'ashar, Shemana, Lakmawa, Wahawa'a, Yatan, Ma'adanaya, Malak, Sa. Verse 21, the Bathalia, Ayala, Shalaka, Hanathan, Amaria, Shapar, Sa. Verse 22, Ban, Parath, Yawasap, Ban, Parath, Alaya, Ayan, Banawat, Tazaida, Alaya, Shawar. Verse 23, Wayamar, Hawa, Warabwa, Salakia, Wayash, Samawa, Balaya, Katazayam. Verse 24, Watashab, Ba'ayatan, Kwashatawa, Wayapazwa, Zoraya, Yadawa, Yadiwa, Mayadia, Abayar, Yaquab, Masham, Ra'aya, Aban, Yashala. Verse 20. Abika. Wayazaka, Wa'af, Shadaya, Shadia, Wayabar, Barakath, Shemayim, Ma'al, Barakath, Sahawam, Rabatazat, Takath, Barakath, Shadayim, Wakam. Verse 26. Barakath.
Oh yeah, that's a lot.
Barakath, Abika, Gabarowa, Al, Barakath, Hawaraya, Aid, Tawath, Gaba'aith, Awalam, Tahayayan, Laraash, Yawasap, Lakwa, Walaquad, Nazayara, Actua, Pa. That's it, sir.
Right. So we're gonna jump into the English, and now we seeing the. Here you go. Now we seeing the 12 tribes being named down. Right. First we had Reuben, then we went to Simeon and Levi. So now we finna give y'all the breakdown of who the rest of the 12 tribes are according to the house of Israel.
49:6.
Yeah.
Come. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 49, verse 6, in the English. O my soul, come not thou into their secret, unto their assembly, mine honor, be not thou united, for in their anger they slew a man, and in their self-will they dig down a wall. Verse 7, cursed be their anger, for it was fierce, and their wrath, for it was cruel, and I will divide them in Jacob and scatter them in Israel.
Right. So now it's just giving a little history of what happened when Simeon and Levi, you know what I'm saying, took upon revenge for their sister. So, you know, that's just the breakdown of that. And now today we gotta gather the lost sheep, right? That's been scattered and been lost, and let them know that they still brothers, you know what I'm saying, in the midst of everything and oppression. All right, y'all bear with us for a minute.
Go ahead, sir.
You know, you gotta read.
All right. Verse 8, Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise. Thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemies. Thy father's children shall bow down before thee. Verse 9.
Right, so Judah, right, is the first ones to find out who we are from being oppressed, right? Ever since back then. Like, all of our history is being unsealed. That's why you're seeing so many brothers just start coming in, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now we got to go get the northern kingdom too. Those two branches are going to be brought back into one, man. Gather yourselves together. You know what I'm saying? Under these laws, statutes, commandments, and under commanding Yahanna until our king return, man. We do this and we fight for Yahushua, man, for these crowns.
All right.
So, you know what I'm saying? For example, Judah, we're going to stand on business, you know what I'm saying? We got that swagger and we got that flavor.
Judah knows who our enemies are. Man.
Right.
We make it publicly known. Our hands are on the necks of our enemies.
Mm-hmm.
We know who our enemies are. They know that they hate us. It's no secret. It's a public display of war. A public, how you say, everybody knows who the Judites are, man. Even though we don't know, even though we're destroyed for lack of knowledge, we don't know who we are, but we definitely know who our enemies are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just want to emphasize that.
So yeah, so now we finna get to the breakdown of why Judah is the lion. Go ahead.
Come. Verse 9. Judah is a lion's whelp. From the prey, my son. Thou art gone up. He stooped down. He couched as a lion, and as an old lion, who shall rouse him up? Verse 10. The scepter shall not depart from Judah, nor a lawgiver from between his feet, until Shiloh comes, and unto him shall the gathering of the people be. Verse 11. Binding his foal unto the vine, and his ass's coat unto the choice vine. He washed his garments in wine, and his clothes in the blood of grapes.
So right, we seeing that lion starting to stand up, man. You know what I'm saying? And fight. You see the ISUPK has been on fire. Has been established as the home of the truth since 1969.
That's right.
And Christ is the Lamb without blemish. That came from the tribe of Judah, man. Right? What is that word you just used? The scepter.
Scepter.
Right? That's that staff, man. Bringing the 12 tribes back together, man. The Prince of Peace. Yahushua Hamashiach, man. Right? From the tribe of Judah.
Authorities, like it.
Damn
When I
right.
see the word scepter, I think of authority.
Facts.
And it comes from the tribe of Judah, our king, man. Like it.
Nah, no sweat. Damn right. You know what I'm saying? Get out of hand, man. When Christ come back, he bringing that authority, man. Thy kingdom come, that will be done. Right? We just read that. In heaven as it is, gonna be right here on earth, man.
That's right.
But Khan, go ahead, Baba.
Come. Verse 12. His eyes shall be red with wine.
Ooh, don't that remind you of Revelations?
Mm-hmm.
Right? His eyes gonna be a flame of fire. Yeah, man. Come on now. Y'all see them lions in them jungles, man? Y'all see them cats, right? Them wild cats, their eyes turn colors.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this time that cat eye gonna be red. You know what I'm saying? Coming down with that anger. You know what I'm saying? And that authority, like the priest was just saying. You got anything? Okay, good.
You know, just real quick, this, you know, it's not random how the different symbols are assigned to the different tribes. You know, everyone across the world symbolically agrees that the lion is the king of the jungle,
Right.
king of beasts.
It's heavy.
If you ever seen a lion, you know, at a National Geographic or a Discovery Channel or whatever, you know, they don't report to nobody really, but to other male lions. I'm saying they have their own den, their own prides, their own family that they lead. Mm-hmm. And when they get old in age, you know, every lion, I guess maybe it's because of a pride thing. Lions are associated with pride. Old lions in their old age, they get eaten up by the younger. So it's almost like they would rather lay their own to rest than let some hyena or some other foreign beast, you know, unalive or decompose of an old lion. But that just goes to show, you know, what you see in nature is kind of reflected in the scriptures, but it's no coincidence. That's the point I'm trying to make. You know, the lion is the king of beasts. Our king is a lion of the tribe of all the Judites.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? Something to look forward to. You know what I'm saying? Something, a power not to be trifled with. Lock it, go ahead.
Come. Verse 12. Zebulun shall dwell at the haven of the sea.
You read 12?
13. Come. And his teeth white with milk. His eye.
I don't think you read 12. Yeah, my bad.
Verse 12. His eyes shall be red with wine, and his teeth white with milk. Verse 13. Zebulun shall dwell at the haven of the sea, and he shall be for an haven of ships, and his border shall be unto Zidon.
Right, as we know, right? I don't want to skip over who the Judites are. right? The Judites are the Negroes, the so-called Negroes over here today. And now we're talking about Zebulon, right? Zebulon. Anybody know what Zebulon? Yeah, in the Hebrews, the Balawan. You don't know? Good night. Nah.
Oh, you're saying what's the
Guatemala Panama.
There you go, Guatemala and Panama, man. So, as we know where Zebulon set when, you know what I'm saying, Israel was on the face of the map, they set on the northwest coast. You know what I'm saying? So, their logo is a ship. You know what I'm saying? Now we got, right, the Simeons, the Levites, right, the Reubenites, Judites, and now we on right, Zebulon. So we just giving a breakdown of what the 12 tribes are. Go ahead.
Come. Verse 14. Issachar is a strong ass, couching down between two burdens.
Right. So now we on Issachar. He is my hire. Issachar. Right. Anybody know what Issachar is?
Mexican.
That
Them
donkey.
So-called Mexicans.
You know what I'm saying? That donkey. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Go ahead. That ass.
Oh,
That's
come.
what, you know what I'm saying?
Verse 15.
Another word for ass in the Bible is donkey. So,
Right.
You know.
And he saw that rest was good in the land that was pleasant, and bowed his shoulder to bear, and became a servant of the tribute. Verse 16. Dan shall judge his people as one of the tribes of Israel. Verse 17. Dan shall be a serpent by the way, and an adder in the path, that biteth the horse heels, so that his rider shall fall backward. Verse 18. I have waited for thy salvation, O Lord. Verse 19. Gad, a troop shall overcome him, but he shall overcome at the last. Verse
Right. Gad, so you know what I'm saying? Those are so-called native Indians. And Dan, you know what I'm saying? Dan, there was a lot of women, you know what I'm saying, from the tribe of Dan. So Ephraim and Manasseh took upon that, you know what I'm saying? Dan isn't a part, but they are a part of the house of Israel.
Like if I man, someone told me, brother, a priest in the school told me Dan, I guess Dan was obviously was one of the sons,
Right.
but he didn't have any children. Or he didn't do much remarkable work, but didn't make him any less of a brother.
Right, right.
He's still one of us, and he probably didn't have a lineage, but he's still among us. You know,
Damn right.
amongst the 12. You know what I'm saying? He could be a tribal one, or it could be, you know, just absorbed into all of us. But we still honor him as our brother.
Damn right. Just look at it as Dan still has history in his Bible.
That's
Because
right.
if you look at the stories in the Old Testament, what tribe was Samson from? Anybody?
Ephraim, huh?
Dan.
What?
Yeah. Samson from the tribe of Dan. Good night. Yeah, y'all gotta read, man.
We'll have to make a note of that one.
Y'all better read this book, man. No sweat. Ephraim, you know what I'm saying? It's still a house of Israel.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Well, go ahead.
Oh, come. Verse 19. 20. Out of Asher his bread shall be fat, and he shall yield royal dainties. Verse 21. Naphtali is a hind let loose, he giveth goodly words. Verse 22. Joseph is a fruitful bow, even a fruitful bow by a well, whose branches run over the wall. Verse 23. The archers have sorely grieved him, and shied at him, and hated him. Verse 24. But his bow abode in strength, and the arms of his hands were made strong by the hands of the Almighty God of Jacob. From thence is the shepherd, the stone of Israel. 25. Even by the God of thy father, who shall help thee, and by the Almighty, who shall bless thee with blessings of heaven above, blessings of the deep that lieth under, blessings of the breast and of the womb. Verse 26. The blessings of thy father have prevailed above the blessings of my progenitors unto the utmost bound of the everlasting hills. They shall be on the head of Joseph, and on the crown of the head of him that was separate from the brethren.
Already, so you know what I'm saying? We still going into the lineages of his sons. You know what I'm saying? And he naming them off. You. You know what I'm saying? Giving them blessings. So now we finna jump back into the Hebrew, and then we'll go back into the English. All right, go ahead, Baba. So
God. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 49, verse 27. In the Hebrew, Banyamin, Za'ab, Yatarab, Babakor, Yaakal, Aid, Wala Arab, Wakalak, Shalala, Shalah. Verse 28, Call, Allah, Shabbatya, Yashala, Shanayam, Ashar, Ashura, Waza'ah, Ashar, Debar, Laham, Abayaham, Wayabarak, Awatham, Ayash, Ashar, Kabar Kathwa, Barak, Atham. Verse 29, Waya Aitazua, Awatham, Waya Amar, Alaham, Anaya, Naasap, Allah, Amaya, Kubarwa, Ataya, Al, Abatia, Al, Hamara, Ashar, Bashada, Apara 1, Hakafia. Verse 30, Bamira, Ashar, Bashada, Hamakpala, Ashar, Al, Panya, Mara'ah, Barataza, Kanayan, Ashar, Quanah, Abraham, Ath, Hashadah, Ma'ath, Aparan, Hakathia, La Kazath, Quabar. Verse 31, Shema, Quabarwa'ah, Abraham, Wa'ah, Shara, Ashua, Ashapwa, Shema, Quabarwa, Quabarwa, Yatazak, Wa'ath, Rabakwa, Ashatwa, Washama, Quabarathia, La'ah. Verse 32, Makwana, Hashadah, Wahamai Ra, Ashar, Bawa, Ma'ath, Banya, Kath. Verse 33, Wayakal, Yaquab, Layatazawath, Ath, Banyawa, Waya Asap, Vagal Yawa, Hamata, Wayagwai, Waya Asap, Amayawa. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 50, verse 1. What did I stop at?
50 and 13.
Okay. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 50, verse 1. Waya Paul, Yahusap, Panya, Amayawa, Wayabak, Alayawa, Wayashikwa, Lawa. Verse 2, Wayatazawa, Yahusap, Ibadiwa, Harap, Ayam, Ayam, Lakanat, Abayawa, Wayakan Tawa, Harapayam, Yashala. Verse 3, Wayamawa, Lawa, Abarayam, Arabayam, Yawam, Kaya, Khan, Yamlaawa, Yamaya, Hakanatiyum, Wayab Kawa, Atawa, Tazarayim, Shabayim, Yawam. Verse 4. Wayabar, Yamaya, Bakayatwa, Wayadabar, Yawasap, all Bayath, Parai, Lamar, Na, Matazaatia, Khan, Ba'ayanayakam, the Borwa, Na, Bazanya, Parai, Lamar. Verse 5, Abaya, Hashabaya, Hashabaya, Lamar, Hana, Anakaya, Math, Bakwaboria, Ashar, Kawayataya, Laya, Barataza, Kanayan, Shema, Takwabor, Naya, Wa'aita, Aila, Na, Kwabara, Wa'akwabara, Ath, Arya, Wa'asha, Waba. Verse 6, Waya Amar, Para, Allah, Wakobar, Ath, Abiyaka, Kashar, Hashabayaka. Verse 7, Waya Yawasap, Wakobar, Ath, Abiyawa, Waya Atawa, Call, Ibadia, Parad, Zakonaya, Bayatwa, Wakal, Zakonaya, Aratiza, Atazarayim. Verse 8, Wakal, Bayath, Yawasap, Wa'akua, Wabayath, Abayawa, Rak, Tapum, Wataza Anam, Wabakoram, Izabawa, Barataza, Gashan. Verse 9, Waya'al, It's the book of Genesis, chapter 50, verse 27 in English. It's the book of Genesis, chapter 27, chapter 50, verse 27. Benjamin shall raven as a wolf in the morning. He shall devour the prey, and at night he shall divide the spoil. Verse 28. All these are the 12 tribes of Israel, and this is it that their father spake unto them.
Right. So now we got the breakdown of who the 12 tribes was, right? We got Yahanna, which is Judah, right? The Negroes. We got Banyanyam, you know what I'm saying, which are the Benjamites, where we see today in Jamaica, right? We got Lawyer, you know what I'm saying, the so-called Haitians. And that made the southern region of Israel, right? Half of the tribes of Levi was to the south, and half of the tribe of Levi was to the north. So now let's go to the north, right? You can name off the north for me right here.
Which one?
All of these right here.
Shemai one.
Yeah.
Shemai one, Zabala one, Parium, Manashah, Gad, Rawabun, Ashar, Lapathoria, Yashakar.
Right, so those are the Hebrew names, right? So when we start to name them, that's the Simeons, the so-called Dominicans, right? Zebulon, the so-called Guatemalan, the Panamas, We got the Ephraimites, the so-called Puerto Ricans. We got the Manassites, the so-called Cubans, Gad, so-called Native Indians. We got the Reubens, the so-called Simeon Indians, Asher, from Colombia to what is it? How you say that?
Colombia,
Uruguay,
Uruguay.
right? And then we got Nepali, right? The so-called Argentina to Chile, and then the Iscarites, the so-called Mexicans. And you know what I'm saying? We in Genesis, so those are the 12 tribes.
You know, saying real quick, worldly shout out to tribe of what's that? Navatalia?
Nepali, yeah.
Naftali.
Yeah, shout out to our brother, man.
Well, we're sipping a wine that I purposely bought from Chile
So
because they have a good wine region out there. So you know what I'm saying, we're trying to promote the business of our tribesmen according to the flesh in other parts of the world. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the so-called Mexicans who are making all that nice tequila, Casamigos, and such. You know what I'm saying? They're making that in their own region, their own, you know what I'm saying, own land that the Lord gave them. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, just trying to spread it thin, let our people know the map of our people today. You know what I'm saying? Argentina to Chile, those natives out there are our people. I don't know much about them, but shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have my respect.
no, definitely. If I could add, right? I went and you know what I'm saying, I went to try to grab something to eat, and it was already 11:40. I was up late watching Cross the Line, you know what I mean? Captains I went over a little bit. So I'm like, man, let me go to one of these bombing Hispanic spots. So if you go and try to grab some tacos, you might want to have some Espanol and able to comer. You know what I'm saying? Comer is to eat. So a lot of our brothers, they don't speak the English. They only speak it in Spanish, Espanol. So you're gonna need to be able to be bilingual to communicate with your brothers sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to our Hispanic brothers, you know what I'm saying? These two sticks are gathered together in the ISUPK, the Israelite School University of Practical Knowledge. You know what I'm saying? A big shout out to the brothers that went out to Puerto Rico, you know what I'm saying? And Hades, you know what I'm saying? Dominican Republic. Man, the ISUPK is finna come strong, you know what I'm saying? So let's just continue to do this work. Like, share, comment, subscribe. So your mom, auntie, grandma, cousins, sisters, brothers, uncles, grandpas, nephews, and nieces can get this truth, man. And we can take back our rightful righteous rulership here on earth, man, under our King Yahushua HaMashiach, which we illly call today Jesus Christ. So you know what I'm saying? We up here speaking 3 different languages.
Listen, and if I may, you know, the oppressors try to divide us by changing our culture, robbing us of our culture, changing our language. You know what I'm saying? We got the whole, what we call the Northern Kingdom.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They primarily speak Spanish and Portuguese. We have no way of really reaching out to them. That the oppressor set that up as a barrier so we can't come together. Like we were just going over when Jacob was gathering his sons together. So in ISUPK, no language barrier is not going to stop us from loving our people and reaching out to them. You know what I'm saying? We got the internet as a tool, and we're going to use it. And, you know, we're going to pray that the Lord open up the airwaves so we can reach our people. And by any means, social media, you know, boots on the ground, letters, visiting, you know, town hall meetings. But the language barrier is very, you know, it shouldn't be a hindrance to us. If you love your brothers, if you love your people, you know what I'm saying, you'll go the extra mile to either learn a language or at least support a brother who knows another language, tries to get the tongues, as the Bible says, and who can actually go out and do the work and reach our people. You know what I'm saying? Break down that barrier that the oppressor set up between us, man. English and Spanish is the language of our oppressors.
Right.
White man is this. You said that one, Papa? White man is the oppressor. He's the el engañador, the deceiver. All right, whether he's a redneck from the backwoods or if he was a Spaniard from Spain or a Scandinavian from Norway, gringo, or if he's a so-called South African like Elon Musk, they are the devils. The Bible speaks of that.
No,
they can't stop us from this truth coming together.
That's right. Already, we're gonna jump back into it, man. You know what I'm saying? This is a heavy Shabbat service, man. For real, for real. Go ahead.
Okay, verse 28. All these are the 12 tribes of Israel, and this is it that their fathers spake unto them, and blessed them. Every one according to his blessing, he blessed them. Verse 29. And he charged them, and I said unto them, I am to be gathered unto my people. Bury me with my fathers in the cave that is in the field of Ephraim the Hittite. Verse 30. And the cave that is in the field of Machpelah, which is before Mamre, and the land of Canaan, which Abraham bought with the field of Ephraim the Hittite for a position of a burying place, where they buried Abraham and Sarah his wife. There they buried Isaac and Rebekah his wife, and there I buried Leah. The purchase of the field, verse 32, the purchase of the field and of the cave that is therein was from the children of Heth. Verse 33, and when Jacob was made an end of commanding his sons, he gathered up his feet unto his bed, to the bed, and yielded up the spirit, and was gathered unto his people.
Right. So now it's gonna come a time where all of us, you know what I'm saying, are gonna get called for that judgment. So we gotta be righteous and be blameless. You know what I'm saying? And always give back what your forefathers gave back, man. Which is your identity, your heritage, and your culture. So now he's, you know what I'm saying? He's resting right now. You know what I mean? And these are his last wishes that he gave his sons. Man, bury me with my forefathers. You know what I'm saying? Where Abraham got buried, where my father Isaac got buried, take me out yonder with them. So, you know what I'm saying? As we know, Joseph has power in Egypt, and he's going to do just that. So we're going to go ahead and read this, and then we're going to go ahead and wrap up the Sabbath service. Ready?
In Hebrew?
No, continue on.
Come. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 50, verse 1. And Joseph fell upon his father's face and wept upon him and kissed him. And Joseph, verse 2, and Joseph commanded his servants, the physicians, to embalm his father. And the physicians embalmed Israel. Verse 3, and 40 days were fulfilled for him, for so are fulfilled the days of those which are embalmed. And the Egyptians mourned for him 70 days. Verse 4, and when the days of his mourning were past, Joseph spake unto the house of Pharaoh, saying, if now I have found grace in your eyes, speak, I pray you, in the ears of Pharaoh, saying, verse 5, my father made me swear, in my grave which I have digged for me in the land of Canaan. There shalt thou bury me. Now therefore let me go up, I pray thee, and bury my father, and I will come again. Verse 6, and Pharaoh said, go up and bury thy father, according as he made thee swear.
Right, so, you know what I'm saying? Joseph's trying to fulfill what his father asked. So now he asking Pharaoh, he like, man, let me holler at you right quick. Like, my father passed, he need this, that, and the third. And Pharaoh like, bet, go bury your father. This, that, and the third, whatever you need. Go ahead and you know what I'm saying, handle your business. In other words. So that's where we at right now in the book of Genesis, chapter 50. We're gonna go ahead and get these last few scriptures in the Hebrew, and then we're gonna break them down all the way to verse 13, Bubba. Sure.
Come. In Hebrew?
Yeah, in the Hebrew.
God, this is the book of Genesis, chapter 50, verse 9 in Hebrew. Well, all.
Oh, yeah, 7 or 9?
7. In English, and Joseph went up to bury his father, and with him went up all the servants of Pharaoh, the elders of his house.
You read up to 9 right here.
Come.
Oh, I thought you read up to 6. Okay, my bad. Go ahead.
The elders of his house, and all the elders of the land of Egypt. Verse 8, and all the house of Joseph, and his brethren, and his father's house, only their little ones, and their flocks, and their herds, they left in the land of Goshen. Verse 9, and there went up with him both chariots and horsemen, and it was a very great company. Right, this is the book of Genesis, chapter 50, verse 9 in the Hebrew. Waya'al, Amawa, Gum, Rakab, Gum, Parashium, Wayahaya, Hamakana, Kabad, Ma'ad. Verse 10, Wayaba'awa, Aid, Garan, Ha'atad, Ashar, Ba'abar, Hayaradan, Wayasapadwa, Sham, Masapad, Gadawal, Wakabad, Ma'ad, Waya Aish, La'abayawa, Abal, Shaba'aith, Yamayim. Verse 11, Wayara'ah, Yawashab, Ha'arataza, Hakanai Naya, Ath, Ha'abal, Bagaran, Ha'atad, Waya'amarwa, Abal, Kabad, Za, Lamatalariam, Al, Khan, Qara'ah, Shema, Abal, Talariam, Ashar, Ba'abar, Hayaradan. Verse 12, Wayashua, Banayawa, Lawa, Khan, Kashar, Tazawam. Verse 13, Wayashawa, Atawa, Banayawa, Arataza, Kanayan, Wayakaborwa, Atawa, Bamarath, Shaddai, Hamakapla, Ashar, Qanah, Abraham, Ath, Hashadah, Kazath, Kubar, Ma'ath, Aparan, Hakathia, Al, Panya, Mamara'ah. That's it on it. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 50, verse 10 in English. And they came to the threshing floor of Atad, which is beyond Jordan, and there they mourned with a great and very sore lamentation. And he made a mourning for his father 7 days. Verse 11, and when the inhabitants of the land, the Canaanites, saw the mourning in the floor of Atad, they said, this is a grievous mourning to the Egyptians. Wherefore, the name of it was called Abel Mizraim, which is beyond Jordan. And his sons did unto him according, verse 12, and his sons did unto him according as he commanded them. Verse 13, for his sons carried him into the land of Canaan and buried him in the cave of the field of Machpelah, which Abraham bought with the field for a position of a burying place of Ethan the Hittite before Mamre.
So, you know what I'm saying? Now we at the burial place of, you know what I'm saying, all of the forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and now Jacob. So with that, you know what I'm saying, we're going to go ahead and conclude Sabbath service. You know what I'm saying? Clap it up for this brother. You know what I'm saying? First priest and second priest. You know what I'm saying? With that, Amaju. All right, we're going to salute the Torah.
Yahweh Shem Yahshabrak Yah. Yahweh Shem Yahshabrak Yah.
Yahweh Shem Yahshabrak Yah.
Yeah.
Y'all by shooting y'all shot break. Yo.
Y'all about to y'all celebrate. Yo. Y'all about to be celebrate. Yo.
All right, we're gonna get the Lord's Prayer. Anybody want to be anointed with the oil? That's the oil.
Can I get anointed?
Most High Christ. Go ahead, sit this down.
If I could.
We're gonna open this up with the Lord's Prayer. You'll sit down. You can do it. Just open. Alrighty.
The Lord's Prayer in Hebrew.
Yeah, in Hebrew.
This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa,
Abanawa,
Asamaya,
Asamaya,
Kadah,
Yah,
Sakah,
Yahweh,
Lakakah, Ba'a, Zaka, Ayah, Asha, Ratazah, Sawa, Ayah, Asamaya, Thalanawa,
In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. On earth, as it is in heaven. This is day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts, and we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. Deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. All right. In Israel, we're gonna start. You sit down. Grab this. All right, let me see the oil, brother. Oil.
Come.
if I could. On the crown, bro.
Y'all two up?
Go ahead.
Man, let's step on up, man.
Anointed today for
You don't need to pull me up, officer. And then y'all go ahead and close. Alright, Shalom Yahweh Shuyah Shabbat Thumb, Shalom Yahweh Smart Thumb by Shimmy Asad. Just include the ISUPK Sabbath Service, man.